I've gotten this question a lot. Time and time again, it's always something along the lines of, I don't know where to start. I feel so lost. I want to learn how to draw, but every time I try, I just get so discouraged. I know the excitement of wanting to draw something very well. I still feel it all the time, and I'm what many would consider an industry professional. I also remember the feelings of disappointment and frustration when the thing you're drawing doesn't look like what you imagined it would. Many people would chalk this up to just not being talented and quit, thinking that continuing to try would just be a frustrating waste of time. The problem isn't being born unlucky or talentless. You aren't being punished by a cruel universe or celestial being with a grudge against you. You just don't know what you don't know. So let's work on that real quick. Imagine you're driving a car at night and all you have to see ahead of you is the moonlight. It's dim and you can barely make out anything, and you just hope you won't drive off the road or hit something. It's scary and frustrating, and it only makes sense that you would just stop the car. It's dark out there and it would just be safer if you stayed put, right? But you can't get to where you want to be if you stop the car. You know, a bunch of people have driven the same road at night just fine. Why can't you? You just need to learn how to see the road. This is the concept of you don't know what you don't know. If you didn't know the headlights existed, you wouldn't know how to ask how to turn them on. Or maybe you knew they existed, but you didn't know what they were called, so you couldn't just find the answer to the question, how do I see in the dark? This is going to make sense, but do you have something that you enjoy doing? Something you come back to often and just really like it? Maybe it's challenging. Maybe it's relaxing. Maybe you like the attention it gets you. Maybe you do it to help people and that fills you with satisfaction. That is talent. That's what talent is, condensed. You like doing something, so you do it a lot. Every action you take is habit forming to some extent. Your brain literally begins to find ways to do whatever you're doing better. Sometimes you just do something once and your brain makes a file for it, but you decide not to do it again, so nothing gets added to the file, so to speak. But if you do something multiple times, your brain adds a bit more to the file of that thing every time you do it. That is the concept of practice. Time spent doing something makes you do it better. So if you enjoy doing something, you'll do it a lot. And sooner or later, you'll be pretty good at it, and everyone around you will be telling you how you were born lucky to be able to do that thing better than them. You're not lacking a special sight or third eye. People who draw pretty good aren't astrally projecting into the cosmos to commune with the fates or muses. They just figured out how to see the road. There's truly an unending and possibly daunting amount of information on how to improve at art here on YouTube and elsewhere on the internet, my own channel included. But where do you start? In what order do you proceed? How do you know what level, quote unquote, you are? I've had many people ask for one-on-one sessions with them to help them figure out this issue, and they all pretty much have the same thing in common, that they couldn't figure out the next step for themselves, so they wanted someone ahead of them to show them the right direction. This is honestly one of the few reasons I think art schools can really help people. They get that hands-on individual help and guidance they feel they really need. Now, let me add this, you don't need that necessarily. It helps pretty much everybody, but you don't need it. I can't speak for other places in the world, but currently here in the States, art schools are pretty much just a really expensive scam, which is it's really sad. It breaks my heart, honestly. But ultimately, the reason I decided to make these videos for free and never charge for any tutorial courses is because I want this information out there and accessible. So you want to know what the next step is, right? It's you. Let me explain. There are countless wonderful tutorials out here, but none of them will help you without you first understanding this fundamental fact. You will need to draw. You will. You'll need to draw. You got to do it. The people who've watched and learned from me, who come back to these videos because they enjoy the sound of my voice or like watching me work or whatever, are probably nodding their heads and grinning right now. Trust me, I can hear them from here. No art tutorial from anyone will help you get better unless you draw or paint or whatever medium you're using. Every art tutorial is a guide meant to help on pretty much all levels. And its base level, it's getting you to draw along with them, which makes you spend more time drawing, which helps your brain figure out how to draw better. Remember, time spent doing something makes you better at it. On another level, It probably helps you understand the subject of what you're drawing from the artist's own experience, like how they figured out how to add lighting variation to make a flat piece of metal look more reflective. Maybe on another level, you get inspired to draw by watching others draw or talk about art. And enjoying a thing makes it easier, and you do it for longer, which is practice. Say you're truly a beginner and found this video to help you get started. Wonderful. Welcome to Guided Art Education on the World Wide Web. Now that you know that headlights exist, let's turn them on. So first, find a program that you like and or can afford. There's plenty of good free ones out there, and there's plenty of cheap ones, and there's more expensive ones if you think you're ready for it. But then when you get that program, just find the brush and eraser tools. It'll have a bunch of tools. Pretty much every program has so many tools, and it can get pretty overwhelming. Just find the brush and eraser tools, and then learn how to change colors. There's probably going to be a color palette or a color wheel. Just learn how to change colors, find the brush and eraser tools. Good. And then maybe, and here's a plus, maybe learn how to make and or move layers. And that's step one. That's done. You did it, right? Step one done. Now just draw something you like. Over time, you'll encounter tiny little issues like, how do I make my brush bigger? And you'll either figure it out for yourself or you'll find the answer somewhere. Then gradually, you'll answer more and more questions until you come across some more specific questions you can't find the answers for easily. But simply by coming across those questions and having the small, tiny questions previously answered, you'll know what to ask to get the answer. How do I paint a beam of sunlight coming in through a slightly open curtain in a shadowy room, lighting a patch of someone's hair, for example? As you continue to draw and try things and answer more of your own small questions through experimentation or finding tutorials to help you try things, you'll begin to understand more complicated concepts. These almost always lead to more complicated questions or issues that you need to solve, and how you answer those questions for yourself will be the foundation of your personal style. You'll learn how you like to light hair in moonlight. You'll learn how you like to draw tables or pose people, because slowly you encountered those million tiny questions and you answered them or found the answers. It all comes down to you. To improve at drawing, you must draw. Starting out, your only real job is to just not get discouraged and quit, which is, granted, can be kind of difficult. I understand. Don't worry about the right tech or courses. Don't worry about what people think, and try not to turn it into a job or chore until you're ready for that kind of commitment, because once you do, it changes the entire dynamic of how it brings you joy, and I'll get to that on another video. To draw for longer, draw something you like. Draw something you think is cool or cute, something that makes you happy or excited. Just draw. And pretty soon you'll be drawing some character, but not like how the pose looks, and you'll start looking up pose references and tutorials to help you pose your character better. And in so doing, you'll know what you don't know and know how to learn it. So I hope this mini lecture was illuminating and maybe put your mind at ease a little. I'm just trying to help lessen the discouragement and the frustration of beginner artists in this particular video. Like I said, this is the first tutorial you'll watch, and it's not even necessarily a tutorial. It's just like a prep. It's like a preamble, a prequel to your experience. It's the gate that you open, to start walking down the path. Try not to let it stress you out, and don't rush the process. Maybe if you have friends who are also trying to do this stuff and they're getting frustrated, maybe send this video to them. I hope you found this video helpful, useful, or entertaining. Leave a like if you like it, a dislike if you dislike it, subscribe to see more, and you'll only get better at doing the thing by doing the thing a lot. So let's get you started on doing the thing. Click on one of the videos or playlists on screen and get ready to draw. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.